So P. Diddy is facing a new lawsuit and his children, his eldest sons, are up to no good once again. What did I tell you? The crazy part of this is that the majority of these lawsuits now are being men. I'm telling you now, this is the scoop after the first 3 men came out. Now all of the other men are gonna be like, okay, I want to get my piece of cake. Okay, I want to tell my story. Majority of the people that Diddy is facing lawsuits against are men. What does that tell you? This man is definitely gay. Anyway, Diddy had a one-night stand with a street performer. Problem is, the guy says he was completely awarded in a new lawsuit that he's facing. He is being sued by a John Doe who claims that Diddy orally awarded him and essayed him completely from the back passage annually after spiking his drink in the lawsuit. According to TMZ, the man claims he was singing and playing guitar on the street outside a popular LA nightclub in November when a man claiming to be a talent scout for Diddy invited him to a Diddy party. John Doe claims he was driven to a private home where Diddy invited him to sit down, have a drink and talk about his music aspirations. He says as the conversation progressed, he complimented Diddy's necklace and Diddy asked if he wanted to see more of Diddy's jewelry collection. The guy claims that he then took him to a private room where John Doe suddenly felt drowsy, off balance, slightly euphoric, despite consuming only 1 drink. He says the room had no jewelry and he bluntly asked, "Have you ever sucked a D before?" He claims he told Diddy no, and Diddy responded, "You should try it," whilst he completely exposed his pee for the person to see. The guy claims that he forced him to perform oral, grabbing the guy's face and forcefully inserting his pee into his mouth. He says he became more incapacitated from the substances that Diddy gave him, and Diddy undressed him and completely essayed him and then coming into his back passage behind anally before just leaving him in the room. Now if you're doing stuff like this, whether it's consensual or not, and definitely not consensual from what we've described, you're really gonna tell me this person is bisexual or straight, this person is definitely gay. Like the majority of people coming through this is what you're doing to a lot of these men. You're taking them into rooms. And from the back passage and from the front, you're just completely violating them. Diddy cannot be rehabilitated. You understand that man needs to be in prison for the rest of his life because he is a danger not only to other people, but a danger to himself. This is what you're doing with men. This is what you're doing with boys. Anally and orally just are wording left, right and center. The next morning the guy claims he woke up at the house to someone giving him an 4 drip and he was driven back to the nightclub and dropped off, never to hear from Diddy again. He claims he suffered pain, anguish, emotional torment, humiliation and shame as a result, and he's going after Diddy for damages. The person who's repping him is, you guessed it, Busby. Tony Busby is repping this case and he's representing alleged victims, Diddy victims, and has filed the lawsuit. But this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I spoke about it in a couple of videos ago, the STD madness. That if you think Diddy is doing this to people and he's left, right, center, just violating men back and forth, what makes you think he's going to say, "Let me go to the doctors and get myself checked"? Outside of my daily schedule at this moment of violating so many people left, right and center, violating so many men? Absolutely not. They're not checking themselves. So whatever STDs this person has, he is easily passing it off to all of these people. A lot of them can be incurable. There are a lot of incurable STDs where you need to take medication for the rest of your life to deal with them. And that's probably what a lot of these men are also going through. But it's difficult for these men to expose what STDs they have because it's also embarrassing and it affects their lives, their future partners, the partners they're with, the children they're with. They don't want anybody to know that information. But if Diddy is out here doing this to so many men, clearly from these lawsuits, why are we not having a conversation in regards to what STDs that man Diddy could have and what he could be passing on? Considering there was a whole story about Usher. So I'm really confused here. Why aren't we having a conversation about this? Because I damn honor this man Diddy allegedly, in my opinion, is probably carrying so much left, right and center. And I damn honor this man Diddy is probably having the time of his life in that prison. If you're doing these things, honestly, it's crazy. You find random men and then you get people to recruit. It's a whole new level of manipulation, exploitation and grooming, and then you have a significant level of SA, and the majority of these people and these cases are turning into men and boys. And do you really think Diddy is the person doing this to men and boys? Let's be dense another day, but let's use our discernment today. I definitely feel like there are multiple other men who are doing this to men and boys. And it's not just for power trip and ego trip, it's genuinely for the fact that this is what they like, and this is what they're into, which is cool. Which is fine, like what you like, do what you want to do, you know, I don't really give a damn, but not in ways like this. Absolutely not. Somebody tell me why Diddy's elder two children, Justin and Christian Combs, have gone to visit Kanye West. What is Kanye West going to do for you? For the fact that you've got to go visit him again reflects the fact that you have no plan, you have no understanding of what you should be doing, and you're still both very much and, you know, all confused sons. Diddy's sons, Justin and Christian Combs, were seen visiting Kanye West in LA on Sunday, the same day the rapper defended their jailed father on social media. Justin and Christian were snapped arriving at Kanye's hotel before carrying out packages of clothing gifted by the rapper. This comes after West launched into a tirade last week, begging Trump to free Puff and revealing he was releasing a Yeezy clothing line in collaboration with Diddy. Diddy ended up thanking West. He later stated the incarcerated mogul is a way better dad than me. Puff is a way better dad than my dad and a way better dad than me. Minutes earlier, he posted a photo of Diddy on the red carpet with 6 of his children at an event. I wish I had the relationship with my dad that Puff has with his kids, whose father is Ray West. I don't understand what's going on here. These eldest sons have no understanding. They have no understanding of what the hell they think. Why are you even publicly associating yourself with Kanye after all of the inflammatory statements that he was just making? Why are you associating yourself with Kanye after he was dragging Cassie and absolutely degrading her for no reason? How does that look? You have a lot of money around you. Yeah, you have dumb people around you who are just advising you to do dumb stuff. This was a poor move because now you guys are even more dumb. If it's not your statements, then it's your dumb reality TV show that nobody liked. And now you're associating yourself with Kanye West after the things that he was just saying and with the fact that he's being dropped left, right and center because you think that it's a good move and really and truly it's not. It only makes Diddy look more guilty and it only makes you guys, the elder sons, look like idiots. I told you guys because you got pissed off. Shut up, keep your mouths closed, live a private life until this trial is over, worry about yourself and your own relationships, that's all you guys need to do. All of this other stuff you're doing, you're fighting an uphill battle that you guys cannot win because it makes you guys and it affects Diddy and it affects the case. This is what you guys should not be doing. Why are you associating with him? It's just stupidity. They honestly don't know what they're doing, let alone the fact that they can't even dress because I don't even understand what the hell they're wearing. I'm so sorry. Carrying his clothes, that have offensive stuff on the clothes, that even have offensive Cassie stuff on the clothes. For what? It all looks so dumb and stupid, man. Anyways, subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate it. Comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers. I would really appreciate it. I really would. And I'll catch you guys soon for another video.